Okay, I have some news. So, on the left, it's me about a month ago when I made the I gained too much weight over the past 4 weeks update, and the photo on the right shows me what I look like today with after exhaling with my stomach pushed out and without having anything to eat beforehand and going to the toilet before as well. So, to me, it looks like today's photo in comparison to what I looked like last week, which I'll show you now. It looks like I've in fact gained weight. Reason why I say this is because of my stomach. My stomach looks much skinnier in the photo on the left, which was taken last week, compared to today's photo on the right. However, I can't say that this is surprising to me. I'm referring specifically to how I ate yesterday. I had at least 3 large wraps yesterday. I think 3 tuna wraps yesterday. I had a lot. I had a lot of them. Very large, a lot of sauce, a lot of. I had quite a bit of sweet corn. I had sweet corn in 2 of the wraps at least, potentially all of them. I had a few blocks of cheese in one. I had a whole load of mayo in one wrap, salad cream and caramelized onion hummus in another, and potentially mayo again. But I don't actually I don't remember. I remember now that I think about it more, I remember doing mayo in one, garlic mayo in another, and then caramelized onion hummus and as the base, as the sauce on the bottom of the base, or directly on the base, sorry, and then salad cream on on top of all of the fillings. I also had a lot of rice and stew, which I think I documented it, by showing some MyFitnessPal footage, and I remember it not showing how many calories I ate over the day in total, which was about, for my memory, 3,326, when my maintenance is around 2,500. I think the thing in particular that makes me look like I've gained weight over the past week is not only fat around my face, it looks like my face has become more puffy, but also particularly around my obliques or slash love handles. It looks like I have quite a lot of weight. It looks like I've gained quite a bit of weight around just to the side of the center of my abs. I'd also say that I gained some fat over the abs as well directly. I've now taken us back to the photo that was taken a month ago and the photo that's taken today, because I've just thought that they look scarily similar in terms of how my stomach looks. It looks like my love handles look bigger, just like how they didn't last week. My abs also look like they've got quite a bit of fat on them as well. Comparing myself to last week again, it also looks like my chest has got slightly bigger, which I do want, but I don't want it to be more fat than it is muscle. I understand that it's unrealistic of me to want it to be 100% muscle growth and 0% fat build, but the reason why my chest looks bigger genuinely could be because of fat growth instead of muscle growth. But my chest is going to get bigger anyway as I lift heavier weights. So maybe it's more of a sensible idea if I don't focus on that too much. But I can very clearly tell that my stomach looks bigger than it did last week. And going back, it also looks like my cheeks, as you can see here, they also look bigger. Look at that, man. Look at that. It looks like I've somehow got younger over the space of a week. I don't quite know how. Maybe it's the cheeks and how much or little I'm pouting, I don't know. But yeah, it's obvious to me, at least, that my cheeks here, as you can see, they look more puffy compared to what they did last week. And that therefore means I need to eat not necessarily more clean, but I do need to eat in a more high protein, low carb sort of way. So I'll get on to that. In summary, it looks like I've in fact gone backwards compared to last week. Even though it's been 7 days, it's seemingly such a short amount of time, it looks like I've put on so much. Which is quite surprising to me. Even though it's been 7 days, it's quite surprising to me, not in terms of how I've been eating, but in terms of how long it's been. Or in fact, how short a time period it's been. Only 7 days. It takes only 7 days to really to put on a lot of fat. Using that logic, I'd like to say it'd also therefore take 7 days to go back to what I looked like last week. And from there, I can, just like how I did with the screen usage, force that low into a high. So, here's what I need to do. I need to follow my meal plan more strictly than I've been following it. I certainly have been eating much more cleanly than I was. That got me to the point of what I looked like a month ago. So that in itself is some progress, as you can see by the photo on the left, and also the right as well, seeing as the photo on the right looks like my cheeks look less puffy than the photo that I took a month ago. But in order to move forward, I'm saying this to give myself a piece of advice that's actually applicable and that I can use. What I need to do is I need to follow the meal plan much more strictly than I've been following it. Which actually, now saying that, I remember saying, but just to repeat it again, I need to follow the meal plan more strictly in order to make the progress that I made, that I got up to last week, because that's what I was doing. I was following it more strictly. The only thing I'd say back then that I wasn't doing was eating salads. I'd much rather have a hot meal. I'd much rather eat something like broccoli or cauliflower, asparagus, cabbage. I'd much rather eat those sorts of foods because they're hot meals compared to a salad. But it depends. What I've just thought of is I can have a chicken salad, for example, but just as long as I follow the meal plan more strictly, that's fine. Right, that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.